Good morning, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and this morning we are going to do a Gypsy Made Simple project, and it's going to be a shape card. We've done shape cards before, so this shouldn't be too hard. I'm trying to zoom in so you can see my screen. The first thing all I'm going to do is make a flower so that we have something that's really nice for the summer or spring. Either way you can use it. And anyway, what I want you to do is take and turn on your Gypsy and change your height button. Just select right here, select the height button, because we're going to change the cursor size, and I want an actual size. Okay, so I want you to hit here so you get the exact size, and I want a 5-inch. Then I'm using Art Philosophy and the flower, and want that, and now you have a 5-inch flower. Now all you have to do, here's your flower, is make a copy of that flower. This is so simple, you gotta love it. And just get it set right on top of each other. See how the lines turned yellow? See right in here, you can see the little yellow. They're right on top of each other. Now take and hit this arrow button so you're switching sides, and look what it did. If you would have just put them one on top of the other, it wouldn't have worked. You need to line them up. So then once you do that, then bring it up to the top like that, and you're ready to group it. But before you do, make a copy of it so you can put it on another layer. Now I've already done the other layers, so I'm not going to bore you with things that you know how to do. And for newcomers, just while you have it highlighted, go touch the little plus sign right up in the corner here on the arrow. There's a little plus sign right there. Hit that and a new layer will come up on the top. And then go to that layer, and I'm going to do one so you can see it. Go to that layer, hit the copy button. It's that easy. Now you've got a copy of that. Go back to layer 1, and I'm going to hide that by hitting the little eyeball. And what I want to do is highlight it, go to the basic key, hit the group button, hit the group button. Now you have them both grouped together as one. Hit the weld button. That easy. You now have a card. Okay, and I'm just going to move it up a little bit, and I'm going to hit copy, because you know me, if I'm going to do a cut, I might as well cut out 2 cards at the same time. So I want them 2 up, what I call 2 up, because there are 2 of them side by side. It's easier to put in my file that it's 2 up. So that's simple. Now you have the card. Now I'm going to provide the file for you on this one, but I wanted you to see what I'm doing. All I wanted to do, and I'm going to move my Gypsy aside for a minute, I have not put this together yet, is I've taken my card, and all I'm doing, and oops, I better zoom out here. Sorry about that, I don't want to get you crazy. All I'm doing is I'm layering. See, there's my fold right here. And I'm going to layer these one on top of the other so that I have a flower. Now the first one, what I did is I didn't want the fold showing, so I have a solid color, and I went with different sizes. The sizes I did, I took a 5x5 and welded it. Then I have a 5x5 layer. Then I did in a color a 4.06, and I'm going to turn that like that a little bit. Then I did a 3.25, and then, whoops, I did a 2.75 or 2 3/4, and then I did another flower in a little 1-inch. Now this one here, I used I used the Stellar packet, so it's kind of a match set, so I didn't have to play around with stamping. But I use that particular size because at first I was just going to use my own colors and stamp. They have the matching stamp set, and I'll give you the number if you want to do, you know, if you want to do something like that. But what I like is that creative touch that you have when you stamp an image of your own using the Close to My Heart set. And what I did is I took, this is one of them that you can cut out with your art philosophy, peel it off, and then stamp an image. But as you can see, the paper that I have is almost identical to that. Or this is a houndstooth, but this is similar. It looks more like a scale on it. But then you can stamp the image, okay? Now, I will also on this link, and I'll show you that in here in just a second. But at any rate, I'm doing it without because I want it so that, great, it's wonderful for those of you that have Close to My Heart products, but those of you that don't, you want to be able to make a card on your own. Well, this way you can. You can use any shape that you want in a flower and just make it so that it stacks up. Now, you can lift these and put foam between every one of them. I haven't decided whether I will or not because I really would like to have some beads on the top, and I don't know whether I'll be able to squeeze it in the card. I want it to go into a standard 5x5 card. So when you are doing this, and now I'm going to go back to the Gypsy so you can see what I did, and let me slide this back and let's zoom in again. I want you to see how you structure your pages then, and where it can fit very easily in. Now my layer 2, I had the 5x5 which goes on top, and then I did a 4.06. The 4.06 I did in two different shapes. I did one like this that's solid so that on the inside I can stamp a sentiment. And then I did the, on another page, on layer 3, I did the same size, but I'm going to have that in a color image so that I can stack my flowers. So on layer 2, I had the top of the card plus the inside where I'm going to stamp a sentiment, or if you don't stamp it and you want to leave it blank and just write a note, God bless, you can do that too. And then layer 3 was my color, another color, and another color. Okay? That simple. I want you to link up your card, and you can use any card you want. Mine happens to be from the Art Philosophy card from Close to My Heart. And I wanted to show you this. I'm making this file available to you, and I'm going to zoom out again. For all of you Gypsy users, I know that you, there's so many of you that have the Art Philosophy card, and I want you to be able to see this. This is a Close to My Heart stamp set that coordinate with the images. That, you know how it came with stamp sets, and this coordinates with the image, and it gives you the name of the stamp, the image itself, the cut size, what you would cut it, and where you find it in your handbook, what page, what the shape is. This will make your life much easier, and all you have to do is hit the download button. Okay, that's simple, and that's free for you, free for the taking. And Mary, thank you very much. Mary from Scrapping Grandma was the one that originally created this, and how nice is that? Thank you, Mary. And that's it for this morning. Link up your project. We want to see what it looks like. All it is a simple shape card, and then using multiples, decreasing the size of the shape. So what I'm basically doing is taking you back to the basics so that you can run all these different things, okay? You have a great day. Thank you for joining us here at She's a Sassy Lady. Bye now.